Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Music Buddies.
Yes.
Today, we have something real special for you. We have a ranking of Metallica.
Metallica.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I know, because I know you guys need your mandatory Metallica. So the Music Buddies are here to give that to you today. And I'm Mr. Music. I have the Mad Scientist with me,
That's
and
right. I'm
we
always here.
we are ready to do this. All
Right.
right.
All right. So
Okay.
the
So
way it's going to go is I'm going to start off with, there we go, with my first slide.
okay,
We're riding the Rankin with Metallica.
you got it.
And
Okay.
here we go. These are the albums that we will not be touching on because these are all like EPs and other albums.
Yeah.
So we will not be putting this into our ranking.
Right. So
We have 11 studio albums.
a couple of comments about these.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So Lulu, that's the one. Of course, they did with they were just the background music to Lou Reed.
Yes.
I have never heard this album. I have heard of it, and I haven't heard any good comments about it. I've never listened to it, so I mean, it just maybe some point, I'll have to take a listen to it.
Yes.
Garage Inc. Excellent, excellent album.
Yes.
That is
Definitely. Definitely.
There's some great tracks on that album. I think Metallica, that has a lot of their influences.
They
And
did a good job on Turn the Page on that album. Oh my
yeah,
God.
I think they made it their own. They really did.
Yes.
And the great song on there. And I remember hearing about this because there was a radio station back when I first started listening to Metallica, KNEC Long Beach. They played, their thing was pure rock,
Right.
105.5 KNEC. Great station to have out here because they were playing a lot of Metallica. And the first song I ever heard was Bread Fan. And Bread Fan, great track, great track. And then I
Yeah.
found out that was a cover from a group called Bungie.
Mm.
So, or Bungie,
Okay.
Bungie, whatever. Anyway, great stuff. And Beyond Magnetic, I have to comment about that one too,
Yes.
because,
Go ahead.
okay, so, the thing was that EP, I think it kind of maybe went a little bit under the radar. Nobody really knew about it, but it's got some great tracks on there. The lead off track on there called Hate Train, excellent stuff. And it just sounds good. So, these, even though we're not covering these, so to speak, in our rankings, they're, they're worth checking out.
Yes. Definitely.
With the except if you want to check out Lulu, go ahead. That's on
Go
you.
ahead, but just don't tell us about it.
Yeah, we don't want to hear about that. Okay.
Yeah, just if we want to know, we'll go visit it ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Now here we go. I am going to lower my honorable mentions now, and Mr. Music will start the ranking. We'll go by threes all the way till the final two,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and then we will take turns.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Well. All right. So my number 11, and we're talking about 11 studio albums, by the way,
Yes.
is going to be Saint Anger, released in 2003. This is the album where Lars sounds like he's banging on pots and pans. So
Yes.
maybe he recorded this in a kitchen. We don't know. But when I first heard it. What can I say?
Right.
I couldn't, it was like, okay, this is also the famous one that, there isn't any guitar solos. At least from what I remember, there isn't. So,
Mm.
but it's there. And what's interesting is that I had gotten it and then I got rid of it because I didn't like it. And then I
Right.
ended up buying it again. I bought it used because it was like I wanted it in the collection just because, I'm a completist and I wanted
Because it's Metallica.
because of Metallica. And
Okay, and not to interrupt you, but this was the first album that Robert, what was his last name?
Trujillo,
Yeah,
Robert
the bass
Trujillo.
player. He
Yeah.
replaced Jason Newsted.
Yes, exactly.
And if you guys want to watch a good documentary on this record, check out Some Kind of Monster.
Yes, that's a great
That
one.
is one heck of a perfect documentary of that. It's about an hour and a half or something like that long.
Right.
Oh my God.
So good stuff. So as far as a song from this album, I'll be honest with you, and I know this is, I know I don't think Mad Scientist likes this particular track, but it's the only one that I can actually stomach. Frantic. So that's the lead off track, and
Tick,
that's all I'm
tick,
gonna say
tick,
about that.
tick, tick.
Yeah, tick tick tick. Yeah. They actually were promoting TikTok before TikTok was a TikTok.
Yeah, really.
Okay. Anyway, now let's move on, guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
move on.
All right. Okay. So my number 10 here, we have Reload from 1997.
Mm.
Pretty good stuff. I took a listen to this recently because I've been doing a lot of Metallica listening, and it's okay. I it's not one of the better ones. Obviously, the first load is better, and we'll speak about that later.
Yes.
But the songs that I chose off here are Prince Charming, good stuff, Attitude, and The Unforgiven 2. Pretty good
Yeah, I
stuff.
can't believe they have three of those
Yeah,
on three different albums. My goodness.
they it's like a series.
Okay, just to put this into context, the best one of that is the original, in my opinion.
Right, right. Yeah, it's not too bad. They're all I think
They're all different, yeah.
they're all different in their own right. Yeah. Okay, so now let's move on. I think we're at number 9. 72 Seasons, 2023. Okay. So this is the last Metallica album that's been put out. Hopefully it won't be the last one, but okay. So my problem with this, aside from the packaging,
Oh,
um, is that I kind of felt that every song seems to sound the same. It just at least to my ears, and I just wasn't I wasn't getting it at all. It's I like it a little bit more than I used to, but for me it just belongs near the bottom. Um, Songs that I like off here are Sleepwalk, My Life Away, and the Lux Eterna, which I believe was the lead off track, the track that they
yes.
were playing a
Was
lot.
a low hanging fruit, buddy. That's not good. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So that's going to be it for me for right now.
All right. So my number 11 is as follows. Oh, God. I should have checked this before I put this up, but I had a different font. But anyway, my number 11 is Death Magnetic from 2008. It's a little bit, when I first bought this record, it was too loud in the production
Yes.
of that whole thing.
Yeah, that's it. It's one of
So
those ones that were trapped in the loudness wars.
yeah, that should have been a little lower. I could have stomached it better. But
Yeah.
I like the song All Nightmare Long just because I mean you have to understand we go for different uh, different what's the word I'm looking for here? Uh different singles
Yeah,
that were not really singles, that were like
the
album
deep
tracks.
dives. The deep
Album
dives.
tracks, the deep cuts. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you so much, Mr. Music.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's my number 11. Then we go to my number 10 is And Justice for All from 1988. This is a good record. Um, yeah. Um, the song that I chose from that album is Dire Eve.
Oh, that's the last track on the album.
Last track, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's number 10, actually. I'm not sure. But
Mhm.
anyway. All right. And then my number 9 album is Kill 'Em All from 1983.
The debut.
And the song that I chose off that record was No Remorse.
Okay.
I think that's a good track. And all 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 the album tracks are pretty good, even the singles, so to speak, quote unquote, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think that was it for me.
Okay.
Yes, so I will turn it back over to Mr. Music,
Okay.
and we shall continue.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so my number 8 is going to be Death Magnetic, 2008. As previously mentioned by Mad Scientist, this album was just loud. And, like if you cranked up your volume on your stereo, ooh, ouch.
Yikes.
You heard a lot of clicking in there. But yeah, definitely that thing is I don't know if there's a way they can, remaster it or do something to it. But it's, I mean, as far as the songs, it did they did get back to kind of like the hard the hard edge thrash whatever stuff because they took a lot of heat from the previous releases.
Yes.
But the songs that I really like from here is The Day That Never Comes. We have The Unforgiven 3, which I think is a very, very good track.
Hmm.
And then Cyanide. That's probably was my favorite one when this first came out. Really enjoy that track a lot.
Okay.
Okay, so moving on to number 7, Ride the Lightning from 1984. This was actually my, there was my first Metallica album, and I have to tell a little story about this one. So I hope I'll try not to drag it on too long. Yes. Okay. You can go get a cup of coffee if you want. Okay. Anyway,
That's okay. I got my water here. No big deal.
so anyway, so Ride the Lightning. Okay, so this album, I had gotten word that my dad had passed away, and it hit me. It was hard, and I was angry about it, as normally you would probably when a loved one passes on. So the only thing I could think of at the time was I went into my room, slammed the door, grabbed this album, put it on the turntable, and turned up the volume and heard Fight Fire with Fire. And because it was, I mean, obviously the song kind of starts out really mellow, and then all of a sudden, bam, it just kicks you right in the face. and it just the anger of the music and how I was feeling, just that was the way I could cope with it. And
There
so
you
the
go.
album is, it kind of, comes, it always takes me back to that point. I use Metallica's music to just cope and deal with what I what I just heard.
Right.
Of course, the other track on here, other tracks, Fade to Black, excellent, excellent piece of music. And they very excellent use of acoustic guitar in here as well. Trapped Under Ice, another great one. So all in all, and this album, I have to be honest, it didn't hit me right away. As far as the content, I had to get used to Metallica, and now it's like they're just awesome. They're one of the best. And when I say "Fight Fire with Fire," the lead-off track, this is just a number of Metallica albums seem to have outstanding lead-off tracks, and
Right.
we'll
Right.
get that later on. But I mean,
Oh yeah.
you put the album on, I was like, whoa. So anyway, okay. So moving right along. Okay, we're gonna go to number 6, I believe. Master of Puppets from 1986. Uh, excellent album. These last two are a couple of their real early albums.
Right.
We have Battery, which is another excellent lead-off track. Um, Leper Messiah, and of course, Master of Puppets. Yes, it's low-hanging fruit, but I love it, and I had to put it on there. And then, of course, I did put it on here, but I love Welcome Home Sanitarium.
Mm.
Good stuff right there. Okay. So that's it for me for right now, and I will give the stage back over to Mad Scientist.
All right. So we got my number 8, which was just mentioned, the Master of Puppets from 19. What the fuck? There we go. 1986. I chose Damage Inc. for that track, for that album.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
It's a good song. I mean, the whole album is pretty good. I love that lead-off track that Mr. Music was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think when I heard that, I didn't actually see them live in concert, but when I did see it, like when Robert was auditioning for Metallica, I believe he played that.
Mm.
I think I remember him playing that.
Yeah.
What do you want to play? Let's play Battery.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
right. So let's go do it then.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
All right. So then I move right along. We got my number 7 is
72 Seasons.
72 Seasons. Where is that thing? Did I not write that on here? Anyway, I'm sorry, from 2023. I'm just, the whole font thing didn't come out the right way I needed it to be. But anyway, I chose this track off this record, If Darkness Had a Sun, because I've heard that on Metallica station on XM. That seemed like a good one to put in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and the next one that I have for you people is Hardwired to Self-Destruct. Oh my goodness. This is a monster of an album. I have the 3 CD version of this album, and I chose Halo on Fire from this record. Sorry, my numbers are over everything, but whatever. Yeah, not much to say about that song, really.
Okay.
Yeah. And now we're going to get back to Mr. Music.
Okay. Good selection so far.
Yes, very good, very good.
Okay. Okay, for my number 5, we're going to go with Load from 1996. This is, unfortunately, Metallica chose a different, direction on this one as well as the other Reload. But I actually like this album. This is very, very good stuff. I didn't mention on here, but it has another great lead out track, which is called "Ain't My Bitch." So good stuff on
Oh,
there.
jeez.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me how you really feel, man?
uh,
Shit.
that's a great song. Let me tell you. Oh my gosh. Another great song on here, "Cure." I really enjoy, but my favorite one, and I can listen to this all the time, is "Mama Said."
Yeah, yeah.
I love "Mama Said." It's just James is just in top form on this song. Um,
Yes.
and I mean, Metallica fans, I guess it's one of those things, they either love it or they hate it.
Yeah.
But it just shows the versatility of the band, and that the fact that they were willing to, they took a chance on this album. They
Yeah.
took a chance because they weren't sure what was going to happen. I mean, first of all, they got a lot of
They,
people hating on
they,
them, even for the Black Album.
yeah, they cut their hair and everything. It's like, leave them alone.
Yeah,
They want to do what they want to do.
and I think that's what I respect about them is, this is their music, and they want to went into something else, and it was
Right.
good. So no problems with that. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
like the lead off track on there.
Yeah,
That and not the first single, I should say. Until it sleeps.
yes,
Good album. I mean, good single, not good album.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
So
getting mad.
yeah, that I lost my count here.
And
Okay,
we're at
yeah,
number.
yeah. Okay, I think that was number 5. Okay, number 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so number 4, I have Metallica Night, which is considered the Black Album from
The Black
19.
Album. Yeah.
Uh, Again, I think a lot of fans thought that they were going in a more commercial direction, but there's some good stuff on here.
Yeah.
Through the Never, great song. Of Wolf and Men, excellent music, excellent stuff. And of course, who hasn't heard Nothing Else Matters? Yeah, you've heard it to nauseum. Okay, that's
I
fine.
have. I haven't.
But, it's one of those songs I don't get tired of hearing. Uh,
No.
and it's a nice it's a cool song to learn on guitar.
That is actually a really, really, really cool song.
Mhm.
I mean, if you listen to anything by Metallica, listen to that song.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So moving right along, we're going to do number 3,
Right.
Hardwired to
Ooh.
Self-Destruct. Yes, 2016. You know what? This is actually a pretty darn good album. I think it really is the of the later Metallica albums of the
Right.
recent years, because they seem to have a long gap between releases. I think this is the best one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We have Hardwired, which I believe is another lead off track, right?
I think so. I can't remember offhand.
I think it is. And then
This.
you have Now That We're Dead.
Yeah.
What a title.
Oh, geez.
But let me tell you, the track on this album, it's the last song on the album, Spit Out the Bone. Oh my gosh, this thing is primo Metallica. It was like, whoa. That just when you think the album's almost over, last track is like, whoa, they just totally, just kick you in the face with that track.
Okay. The only thing I don't like about this record, they have 3 songs on one disc and then 3 songs on another disc on the version that I have.
Really?
They split that up. Yeah.
Ooh, ouch. Yeah, that's kind
So
of.
we got I think 3 tracks on disc 1
Uh-huh.
and then 3 tracks on disc 2, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have a whole bunch of other songs on another CD. I don't have it handy right now, but I can't.
Yeah.
But
Well,
anyway, I don't. They should have put everything on one disc. You probably have
well,
that.
and I think it's funny because it's funny you should say that, because I think they could have done the same thing, I believe, with 72 Seasons. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that album is only, I think it's an hour and 18 minutes. I could be wrong.
I can't really remember offhand.
Yeah, I mean, we're not on that album right now, but I think I can,
Right.
yeah.
We'll
Anyway,
have to get to folks.
yeah. So that is my stuff. So anyway, moving right along, I'm gonna bring, for the
All
final
right.
two, I'm gonna bring
Me.
oh, you, yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Actually, no, you're gonna do your, what number are
My,
you?
my last set.
Okay, good. There you go.
My last set of 3.
Okay.
All right. We got Saint Anger from 2003. The song that I really enjoy on here is Sweet Amber.
I thought you were gonna say Frantic.
Not in your life, buddy. Not in your life. Anyway, that's a good song. It's a nice mellow song. I really enjoy it. My next record, my number 4 album is 1991's Black Album, Metallica. The from 1991, the song I chose of that record is Of Wolf and Men.
Good one. Good one.
Yes. And of course, all the other ones that are on there that Mr. Music mentioned, they're also all great. So, like I said, this has the original Unforgiven on it, and which, in my opinion, is the best of the trilogy.
Right.
So that's that.
Okay.
Okay, and then my number 3 album is, I don't even remember what it is. Oh, it's Reload. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This looks a little bit better in the context of my doing what I was doing. So I chose of this record Devil's Dance.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes.
And it's from 1997.
Mm-hmm.
And just on a side note, I have a book here, Metallica by Chris Ingham, The Stories Behind the Biggest Songs. So if you guys want to check this out.
Excellent.
So it goes all the way from 83 to 2008. So if you want the other albums, you gotta look that up online. So, but yeah, so now I'll turn it back over to my friend, Mr. Music, for the last few, and I'll be back.
Okay. Okay, so my final two. Number 2 here, we have And Justice for All from 1988. And it's interesting because, I listened to this album a couple of times this week. And it's like all of a sudden I was just thinking, this is really good stuff. And I was like, what can I say? I was having fun listening to it, and just getting reacquainted with it again, and just enjoy it. I mean, some of the standout tracks for me on here: "Eye of the Beholder," the title track, "And Justice for All," and "The Frayed Ends of Sanity." Excellent song. And of course, you can't forget about One. That's another track on here.
Yeah, that's That's the one.
Yeah, that's terrific. All right. So we're going to have the number one on my end here. What can I say? Kill 'Em All from 1983. And
Ooh.
the reason I put this at number one is because this is the world's introduction to Metallica. And all you have to do is just put on track one, hit the lights, and it just they were just, they weren't they were just crazy and loud and heavy, and it just, take, take no prisoners, man. They were just all over it. It was so good. Excellent album, very intense. Another track on here, Jump in the Fire, excellent stuff. Um, and and there's a bass solo on there too, I think from Cliff Burton, is his name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cliff Burton got replaced by Jason Newsted
yes.
after he passed away, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
also to mention, Dave Mustaine from Megadeth was also a member at one point.
yes, yeah, he was.
So we should definitely mention him.
He wasn't on this record, so to speak,
No.
but he had writing credits.
Okay.
So yeah. So one of the songs on here though, and I listened to this again today, is Phantom Lord. And I forgot the cool synthesizer opening to this track. It was like, whoa.
Oh man, I'll have to listen to it then.
It's so good. Really enjoy it. But yeah, this was the world's intro to, I mean, their first album, that was, it played all over the place. Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
So that's my number one.
That's your number one. All right.
All right.
We're done. I'm kidding.
You're not getting out of it that easy, Mad Scientist.
Oh, please give me a break.
Because the world is waiting in bated breath for your last.
Here we go. Loading. It's Load from 1996.
Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this record. Like I said before, Until It Sleeps was the first single of this album from 1996.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to choose Wasting My Hate as the track.
Yeah.
There are 14 tracks on this album, and there's not one bad track on here.
Yeah.
It's just I had to pick one song off of this record, and I could have just put all 14 on here.
Right.
It was so good. Minus the low-hanging fruits, like the singles.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is far superior over Reload, in my opinion. I don't know how you feel about that. I believe you said that you enjoyed this one a little bit better than Reload also.
Well, I do enjoy this one a lot better than Reload.
Right. All right. So come Hello High Water. I can't remember what one is. Oh, it's Ride the Lightning.
From
1984.
Okay.
And that instrumental that kicks off the album, the call to, I don't know how to pronounce that.
That actually is the last track on the album.
Oh, the last track? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was the lead-off track for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, I chose that just because it was different.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm not one to go with the singles because I'm not that kind of a person,
right?
Per se,
right.
But yeah, I kind of enjoy this particular. I like instrumentals. To put that out there because I'm a big Genesis fan and all that good stuff, so I'm really into the instrumental pieces.
Yeah. I believe they have another instrumental too on I want to say, I don't know if it's on Master of Puppets or not, or
Um,
I Kill 'Em All. I think it might be Kill 'Em All.
uh,
I'll have to, but I believe there's some other instrumentals. So I mean, those of you watching this, and hey, put those information in the comments
yes,
for us.
please
Help
us out.
Yes, please help us out. All right.
And make sure you subscribe to the channel and contact us.
Yeah.
Here's some information for you guys.
Okay.
If you guys want to contact us.
Yes.
And so
anyway,
be it.
Yeah. So basically, the usual things. Leave. We want to see your rankings, so leave that in the comments.
Yes, please.
You don't have to rank all of them. If you want to just rank your top 5, great.
Top 5.
We want to see something in the comments. And like we said,
subscribe.
Or
you can rank the songs if you'd like.
Yeah, whatever.
Rank songs, do whatever. We'll check it out, and if we like something, maybe we'll get back on here at some point and we'll discuss them.
Yeah, that's true.
And you may get a shout out.
That could be. So anyway, that is going to conclude our presentation of
Metallica.
Great band.
Yes.
One thing we want to mention too. I was thinking about the extra stuff that you had mentioned at the beginning, but if you can find that live album, Live Shit Purge is excellent. Check that out. I believe I think it was recorded in New Mexico. I could be wrong. And then of course they have a couple of live albums that they did with orchestra.
That S&M.
Yeah. So those are, key stuff to check out on Metallica. So
don't. I mean, you can listen to all the studio albums that are great.
Yeah.
But also listen to the stuff that I mentioned earlier in the video, like the Garage Inc., etc.
Right.
And the 598 EP.
Yeah.
Even though that stuff is also on Garage Inc.
Yes.
On the second CD.
Right.
So if you have the Garage Inc., you don't need to get that other thing.
Yeah.
But you can find it if you want it.
Yeah, it's out there somewhere.
All right.
Anyway,
that's it for me.
Everybody take care. We are the Music Buddies, and
I'm the Mad Scientist.
I am Mr. Music, and
we'll see you next time with another ranking.
Shortly with another episode. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Take care, everybody.
See you later.
Bye.